Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to New Jersey, where we're continuing with the Sorghum Harvest. I'm just doing my headland, top and bottom of the field, so that the AI has got its room to turn around. And obviously, I'm doing the headland this time using the bigger of the two combines. That gives us a little bit more room. I then need to go and empty the trailer because it is full. And then we're obviously going to need to come back and unload this lovely harvester, because he too will be full fairly soon. So, I'm going to also remember to start him down the bottom corner of the field this time. So that the pipe is pointing into the crop. The pipe is pointing away from the crop. And then we'll start the little harvester up in that top corner. And all will be good. So yes, as I was just explaining to the wonderful viewers on Kick, I'm a little bit late to the stream today. A little bit late to the recording party because it's bank holiday weekend here in the UK. An additional bank holiday weekend owing to the coronation thing. And that means that obviously the weekend has been spent doing a lot of clearing of gardening and stuff. Because obviously it's summer. I've had to go to the local recycling centre to get rid of all the garden rubbish. All the garden waste. So that's been done. Brought the rest of the family McDonald's back, so they've got McDonald's for their lunch. And then hopefully that means they can leave me alone for the rest of the day so I can stream and record in peace now. Right, so we can start this guy off, let him have a run. Right, let's go. Trailer. We need to go and empty the trailer. And then I think we've still got one more field of sorghum to harvest after this. We have. Fairly certain. So we can get as much done as we can. Like I say, I don't know how many litres I need for that achievement. But 120,000 is a good start. I did start streaming and trying to record earlier. Because I forgot I needed to go to the tip. But then also, just as soon as I'd hit the go live button on the stream, the computer decided to do an update. Start installing some updates, which meant I couldn't do anything, and I was like sat on the just chatting screen for several minutes. Hello, lovely Lucy. Hey, hey. Good morning to you. How is your day? The day is going okay. As I was just explaining, I'm a little bit behind schedule because I've had to go and get rid of a load of garden rubbish this morning. At the local recycling centre from the bank holiday weekend, and tried to get as much finished off before it started raining, which it now has. So that's all good. And yeah, it's Monday, start of a new week. hopefully another good one. Right. Happy Monday, yeah. Although Manic Monday might be a better, more accurate description so far. It's been a Manic Monday. Trying to get everything done so I could actually start streaming and recording for the week. As I was just saying, I mean, I did try to go live a little bit earlier, but then the just after I'd hit the go live button, the PC started doing an update. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to stop. And I thought, well, that's a good short time anyway. If I let the PC do its update, it can then restart and everything whilst I'm taking everything to the recycling centre. And then on the way back from the recycling centre, I can grab mum and sister their lunch. And then they don't need to bother me for the rest of the day then. I can just get on with work. And of course, I'm not having any lunch because I still have 2 weeks to go on my health course. And last week I put on, like, what was it, 1.5 kilos last week somehow. Not quite sure how that happened. I'm likely in thinking, my mind is thinking that maybe the scales were wrong last week, because I don't see how I could put on 1.5 kilos in a week. So I'm not having anything to eat today, and I'm going to even try and be a little bit careful about drinking too much water, because obviously we don't want any water retention either. So like I say, got 2 weeks left of the course. It would be nice to finish the course strong. Did you eat a lot of salty foods? Not really, no, I don't really eat salt. Not a big sodium person in my diet. Yeah, I thought you was going to do that, Mr. Harvester. So let's go and empty him. It's strange, because out of the 10 weeks of the course that I've done so far, I only had 1 week where I gained weight, and that was like 0.4 of a kilo. And again, I think that might have been down to water retention. I think sometimes if I take a lot of my medication for my various health conditions, I think that causes issues. So if I've had to take any extra for any reason, because I've had flare-ups or exacerbations, I think that doesn't help. Because I know the week after I gained 0.4 of a kilo, the following week I lost like 1.5. And yet I didn't feel as though I'd done anything different or special that week. In fact, actually, I felt I'd done the opposite, because that was like the Easter week where I lost the most weight. Was Easter week where I'd had my birthday and Easter, and had all the lovely treats and goodies that come with that, and yet I lost like 1.5 kilos. I was like, that's strange. And like I say, last week, I felt I'd had a really good week, doing everything right. Got on the scales in the session and was like, what? That can't be right. So yesterday I made sure I took the dog for a walk yesterday in the sun, because it was a nice sunny day yesterday. Took her for a nice walk along the riverside. So hopefully that lost a little weight and burnt off some calories. You need to do Pilates today. You've been slack. Yeah. Yeah, I must admit, I've not really done any kind of like fitness programs this week. Myself. I'm guessing because Lee's been away. I've not really had motivation to do anything like that. Did do some, but you've been away as well. Okay. When is she back? This week, I think. I think she comes back sometime this week. I know I had a message from her this morning to say she's starting to panic a little bit about packing. She's starting to have a panic about packing. I think she's back sometime this week, and then obviously I don't know when she's going to be back into streaming. I know she's very disappointed that she couldn't stream while she's been away. She did try streaming while she was away, but she was having issues with the Wi-Fi in the hotel and stuff, and it wasn't working reliably, so she didn't want to make any crap streams, basically. She didn't want any, like, you know, she's a bit of a perfectionist. So I said to her, just don't worry about the streams, just have a holiday, get some rest, enjoy yourself, and worry about the streaming and stuff when you get back, you know. Have a break. Especially with the fact that her youngest came down with chicken pox as well while she's been away. I mean, obviously we know from her streams that her 3-year-old got chicken pox. Well, her 1-year-old also got it last week, so she's had to deal with that while she's been on holiday, which isn't great. My other harvester has also now got full. But hopefully, like I say, everything will be back to normal. Service will shortly resume. Of course, I'm not going to lie, I have enjoyed the last week having Kick all to myself and not having to plan my streams around hers. It's been nice that I can just go live when I felt like it and been able to stream all day. So obviously I'll have to go back to my previous schedule as well. screenshot for the thumbnail, because I'm recording this. Yeah, well, it makes sense, doesn't it? It makes sense, Lucy. There's not much point me streaming at the same time as her, because who's going to watch me? No one's going to be watching me while she's live. And plus, it's easier for me to moderate when I'm not live. I can give her my 100% focus. Thought I'd trim that little bit off that it missed when it got full last time. You're here and there. You're everywhere. The lovely Lucy is there. Has he got full again? Looks like he's full at the top of the field. I'm just running around. Grain cart driver today. Hey, you can say not my biz and it's totally fine, but can I ask if you or anyone you know on Kick has received a payout yet? I have. I got my payout for April. It wasn't a lot because I obviously only have like 13 subs, but yeah, I got my payout. Let me just double check what day it was. Because it was quite nice to know that, because I thought, oh, I wonder if you have to, you know, it's like on Twitch where you have to earn a certain amount, you have to reach a certain level before they pay you out. But apparently on Kick it was not the case. It's like they pay you whatever's in your kitty at the end of the month. May the 4th, I got paid. And also May the 2nd. So I got two payouts. One on April the 2nd, and one on May the 2nd, and one on May the 4th. And when it all added up, that equated to what was correct. With the I think the free subs that I have, and then obviously I've had 10 gifted subs handed out on the channel, so for 13 subs in total, the payout was correct. The only thing I need to check, and again, I'm gonna have to check with Lee when she comes back from her holidays, is whether she's been charged for subbing in April, because I know there was a thing on Kick where anybody who subbed to a channel in April hasn't been automatically like renewed. Their sub hasn't been like renewed, yet it still shows them as being like subscribed on their dashboard and stuff. Because on my dashboard it says I have 2 active subs, but I should have 3. And I'm thinking it's probably her sub that's kind of gone wrong, because she was the first person to sub on the channel, whereas the other 2, the 2 active ones, came later. So I think they subbed after Kit maybe fixed the issue. Right, you guys are going to crash into each other. I need to start. May have not renewed. Well, the two people that I know from my Twitch channel, I know they have renewed. Does it work the same as Twitch? Yeah, it works the same as Twitch. Once you subscribe to a channel, you are subscribed until you manually go in and cancel that subscription. But as I say, the only person I think it could be is maybe Lee, if she's not been auto-renewed. Because she subbed in April when Twitch was having when Kick was having issues. Because a lot of people were saying, the people who subbed in April haven't been like renewed, haven't been charged, and they've had to like unsub and then go and like resub again. I renewed just like doing it in person. Okay. Well, that's going to be very painful on Kick, because on Kick you'll have to, every time you subscribe to someone, you'll have to then go to your subscription page, click the button to don't renew, cancel the auto renew, and then you'll have to remember to manually renew, because it doesn't tell you that your subscription's expiring. Good afternoon, Shift. How are you on this fine Monday? Well, it's not fine, is it? It's pouring with rain. Typical Monday, Monday bank holiday weather today. Damn, you got a trim, looking fresh. Yes, I cut my hair. When was it? Saturday? Was it Saturday? I cut my hair. I think I did it Saturday afternoon, just on a whim. Just on a whim, because somebody made a comment. A family member made a comment about my hair getting a little bit long and straggly, so I was like, right, that's it, clippers out, cut the hair off, went and sat back in the room with the family members, and the family member that made the comment didn't realise for an hour that I'd cut my hair. I was like, observant you are. Yeah, well, it's kind of drizzling with rain where I am. Like I say, I've just got back from the recycling centre. I had to go to the local recycling centre first off this morning with a load of garden rubbish from the bank holiday weekend gardening fiasco. Good afternoon, Barker. In actual fact, I'm quite happy it started raining and drizzling, because it means there's not going to be any more gardening done today. Rain has stopped play for the gardener, which means no more rubbish being made, which means fewer trips I have to make to the recycling centre. You had your ears lowered. Yes, I have had my ears lowered. You're quite right, Barker. I'm slowly preparing for the summer. That's what it is. I'm slowly preparing for the summer. I'm going to gradually reduce it over the coming weeks, ready for the summer. I am. Ready for the summer cut, and then it won't be such a shock to everybody. You know? Not shocked, was just making an observation. Yeah, I know. But some people do get quite shocked when they've only seen me with, like, long hair. And then I suddenly go bald for the summer. And if I do it in, like, just, like, one extreme to the other, it's obviously quite shocking for some people. Who aren't prepared for it or don't know me. Oh no, I've done this field, haven't I? No, we've not done this field. But someone did suggest to me that I shouldn't go completely bald this year. Someone said I should leave it a little bit longer. So, I might try that. I must admit, when you go bald, it is a lot of maintenance. It is a lot of work to keep it like that. Because you have to get the razor out every day. You have to get the shaving foam out every day. And it's not something you can just do in 5 minutes. You know? So maybe keeping it a little bit longer will be easier. Can't remember what length I've taken this to. I certainly didn't go full harvest. Certainly didn't go full harvest mode. I need to go this way because I can't get through there without taking out Matey's mailbox. I don't want to take out Matey's mailbox. Grade 2 or 1. I don't think it is, because I think I used the, out of all, I think I've got like 7 comb. With my clippers I've got 7 combs of different lengths. I think this was like the 3rd or 4th option. I think it was the 4th option, so it's still quite long. But with my clippers, they're not numbered like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They actually give you the length. I've got them here, haven't I? I can tell you what length I did. I did 12 millimeters. It's 12 millimeters. That's what length it is. I reduced it to 12 millimeters. You gave shift a follow? Oh, poor Lucy. You use a 3 on my hubby, it's about your length. Yeah, it probably is a number 3. It might be. I can't remember. As I say, I can't remember if I used the 3rd or 4th comb. I had to put them in length order and just pick one. And then make sure I didn't grab the and then I made sure the 2 tapered ones I kept left in the box. Because I've done that before. I've put one of the tapered combs on and gone and then like, that don't look right. But the tapered combs are you're supposed to use for when you do round your ears. There's a left taper and a right taper. With the way he was playing last night, I almost unfollowed Shift. I'll be honest, I just left him on as background noise. I left the tab running in the background on the PC as some background noise. And then I went and played some Football Manager for a couple of hours. Yesterday I was a bit, I was kind of a bit tapped out on watching people playing shooters on kit, because everybody was either playing Fortnite or COD yesterday. And I was like, oh, can't be doing with that. I want to see some people play some proper games. I want people to play some proper games. Yeah, because there was a 5,000 COD event yesterday, mate. There may well have been a 5,000 COD event yesterday, but... Lazy live streams, thank you for the follow. There may well have been a 5,000 COD event, but like I say, I would have been more impressed watching a 5,000 paint drying content. I'd rather watch paint dry than COD. I'd rather do painting than play COD. You'll understand one day, Shift. When you reach my age, you'll understand. How do you get the alerts to come through OBS? You add them. The same way as you do with, you add them from your bot as browser sources. So whichever Botrix dashboard under the alerts tab, that's it. Shift's got it. Well, we are very nearly finished. Now, sorghum. I'm sure you are awesome. Oh, don't tell Shift he's awesome, lovely Lucy. He sold me last week. He sold me in his Kick United save. He sent me to Aston Villa, Lucy. So don't give Shift any compliments. Him and Ryan Reynolds. Him and Ryan Reynolds had it in for me. Sabotage my career. Sending me to Aston Villa. I might have to give Hugh Jackman a call and tell him to punch Ryan Reynolds in the face on the set of Deadpool 3. Just punch him in the face for me. You managed to sell me twice in one season. Premier League club top of the league. Yeah, but I don't want to be at a Premier League club top of the league. I want to be at if I'm not at Kick United, I want to be at Man United. That's it. That should be the clause in my contract. Kick. Shift. All this minimum release clause. Make sure you are logged in with Kick only. Oh yeah, on the Botrix site. Yeah, make sure you go to profile and make sure you switch over to Kick. Because on the Botrix website, you have it only initially lets you log in using either your Twitch, YouTube, Discord, blah 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 accounts. But once you've logged in with one of those, you can then switch it. And switch it over to Kick. Shouldn't be a fickle player. Well, that's clearly because you didn't set my attributes up properly. You obviously didn't set my attribute. You obviously didn't raise my loyalty to 20. Lol. Right, we're not gonna use the little one. Ah, you see. Well, you've got to go in and it's no good letting RNG decide players' mentals. You need to go in and fine tune that. I make sure all my generated players are model citizens. You're off duty from the club today. Yeah, know that feeling. Know that feeling. Although I was thinking, actually, I was looking this morning because my kickabout starts this week. On Sunday, we have our first kickabout of the summer on the 3G pitch. And I was looking at getting myself an academy training package from the club website. So I've got me training top, me shorts, me socks, me shin pads. You're 3 followers away from affiliate now. We need to have a big push. Next time you're live, Lucy. When are you next live on Kick, Lucy? Because we need to give you a big push to get those 3 followers. I have got a ton of stuff in this game, yes. What I haven't got, though, is an empty harvester. Where did I park the truck? My test follows working at OBS through Kick, but not when someone follows. It's because they have to chat. They have to type something. If you need the browser extension installed, there is a Kick extension for Chrome or Firefox, depending which one you are using. So you need to make sure you've got that installed, and then also it only sends the alert through to OBS when the person who follows actually comments in the stream. If they're just lurking, you don't get an alert until they actually type something and write something in chat. I can't find my trailer. Where did I park it? There. There we go. So yes, Lucy, when are you next live? Let me know, because like I say, I'll do a big push for you. I'll tweet out your, I'll retweet your channel, and try and get a few people to also post it out, and we can get you those free followers. We'll try and get you those free followers. And then hopefully you'll start streaming on here more often. Won't that be nice? You can come and join all the happy people. Join us on the happy platform. You're new over here. That's no problem, lazy live streams. Welcome to Kick. Welcome to Kick, lazy live streams. Hope you enjoy it here as the rest of us are. Right. This trailer will be full. I need to go and empty this trailer in a second. So, for the benefit of the people watching the YouTube video of this lovely footage, I will see you in a couple of days' time when we come back. The Sorghum Harvest will be finished, and I will have moved on to something else at that point. So, for the people of YouTube, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and goodbye. And for the people of Kick, let's just carry on hanging out for a couple of hours, shall we?